What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Are we live now?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, welcome to another wonderful rendition of Orange Anonymous. We have Clickety Clacks and a secret special guest.
Mini Clickety Clacks.
Mini Clickety, there you go.
Yep, that's me, Mini Clickety Clacks.
Yay, meow.
Meow.
No.
So,
My
yeah.
name is Riley. I'm a cool guest.
Ta-da, there you go. Well, see, I was going to keep that a secret until you started your 3-page dissertation. Sorry, everybody, that we wasn't with you last Thursday. We're gonna give folks a chance to get in before we start the cool story for the evening. James is used to this. We want some folks to come in.
You're just gonna have to chill.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to chill.
No, you can still talk and shit with us, but we just don't want to like.
Maybe just don't talk.
You know what? Don't mute her.
All right.
You won't get her back because
I can't even actually mute her. I'd have to go through Discord to do that.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
yeah.
Don't touch
It's too much.
Don't touch any of the. Don't touch the buttons because.
Don't touch this portal, man.
Oh my god, we are a little bit late, but that's okay. We'll see who pops in.
Oh, you are kind of
Too
loud.
much.
Hold on, let me tone this down a little bit.
Who, me?
Yeah, both of you are actually pretty loud.
Oh,
It's
I thought maybe it's the way I
more
was.
of a setting. No, it's a setting in the.
Michael, you are very loud.
You should be good now.
Yeah, see, we had some technical
What do
as
you
usual.
mean?
So this is
Why is this a mute James, not her thing? I'm done. I'm going to bed. I can let
What?
this. I'm gonna let this show just run itself.
How's that? Is that better? I can pull the mic back, but James has got full control.
Yeah, no, you're fine now. You're not in the red anymore.
Okay. Well.
Chat. Oh, it's on YouTube, huh?
Yes. Well, YouTube and Facebook. Kat, how are you doing? You are very loud. Move back from your mic. I like how I get blamed for it. But
yeah,
that's okay.
right. Take the mic out of your mouth, sir.
It's in the same place as always. You had technical issues. Now there's a surprise. Hey, Vic, what's up, buddy? Spooky.
What's up, Vic?
Hello.
You know
Yeah.
what? I don't appreciate this. I'm getting roasted in the first 2 seconds of the show. Come on.
Deserved.
You shut up.
That's real for that.
Well, the first 2 seconds was only 5 minutes late, but that's par for the course for us.
That's quite true.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a phenomenal story. I don't know. So there's no pictures with the story?
No, I'm adding pictures right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we've got Riley will be telling us their adventurous stories. And hey, Keith. Woke up this morning, so must be doing great. Well, exactly.
So any pictures
minutes.
are on Jim. I don't have anything. I just have words.
Yeah, we'll give it about 10 minutes. We'll let some people, because a lot of people come in, especially when they don't get the ding that we're on. It takes them a second. So,
in other words,
What's
you're slow.
Oh, Hulk Hogan passed. Well,
yeah, he did.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Ozzy Pat. I mean, it's just like an endless stream of.
We lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, fucking Theo from the Cosbys, and then we lost.
Every time someone dies, it's a
Ozzy.
It's a gift for Trisha Paytas to have another child.
No, Trisha Paytas. No one's gonna get that joke. Calm down.
Been focused on building shit. It must be 80s icons week for the, I guess.
All right, I have at least two. I have one photo and one video, and I'm working on the others. So as we're doing this, you guys just keep your shenanigans.
Chuck Mangione, yep, passed away.
Like, do you know anything about Silent Hill?
Well, a little bit. That's why I'm excited about this, because now I'm actually part of the audience with this one. Like I said, the only thing that I bring to the table is Nothing But Trouble.
Oh, I see.
Have you seen Nothing But Trouble?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that was Aykroyd. He loosely based the area, the scene of the movie, to that, and then, like I said, it was supposed to be called Vulcanvania. That was the title. That was supposed to be the working title of the movie, but other than that, not too much. I know. Well, see, I'm not going to say what I know because it'll be wrong, and this is your show.
Oh my God! And trust me, she'll call you out on it if you're fucking.
Yes, Yes, that has happened already pre-show, for you. So.
Yes.
I've
dedicated most of my young life to Silent Hill, so I can. Yeah.
That's so cool. I have seen the movie.
That's a good movie. I was watching the second one earlier. They're making a new one, but it looks like it sucks.
They just you know what? They just do. It's too many remakes.
Too many.
Well,
the new one's based off Silent Hill 2, which is completely different from the first and the third ones, but the actors are not correct whatsoever. They do not look anything like the characters, but and the props just don't look very good. However, I will give it a shot.
Who's cackling in the background? Where the hell do you hear
He's not-
cackling?
It's Riley. He's not used to the third.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
like, what's this noise?
Yeah.
Why is everybody loud?
Me and Mike are cool. James is the guest here.
So close to making popcorn. Yeah, Keith, we have a really cool story this evening. We have a special guest, Riley, aka Clickety Clacks.
Youngest.
Mini me.
Actually, she is quite literally like the miniature. Can't even say miniature. She's kind of getting. She's taller than her mother. Still shorter than me, but taller than her mother.
I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah, you got a long way to go.
A long way to hell. Better start digging.
All right. We also so Saturday we went to the Summer Aloud concert at the York County Fair, which had a really good solid like metalcore lineup. And my God, was it not 9,000 fucking degrees though?
Mm.
And we could have both had a very nice misting neck fan, and we left it in the car, and I'm never gonna live that down.
Yeah, you told me to leave it, and then we almost died of dehydration.
Bro, I had to go up those fucking 900 steps twice. I don't want to hear it.
I don't make little people either. James, when you're ready with pictures and stuff, so this is I'm going to let y'all coordinate this part because I'm literally just going to be fascinated by looking at the pictures.
I don't know if there's actual audio with this. If it is, it's just background noise that we were talking in the background. But this is one of the active vents. I don't know. Should we start with the active vent, or where should we start?
I don't know.
Let me get through the information for at least the Centralia part to the point where the active vents are, and then I feel like you should share the images.
All right. Well, do your Centralia spiel.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Centralia was founded in 1866, and it became a borough It also became a borough in 1866, and it's located in northeastern Pennsylvania. It was built on a anthracite coal mining area, and
anthracite.
At its peak around the 1890s and 1910s, the population was around 2,500. In May of 1962, a fire started in a trash dump that was located in a abandoned strip mine pit near a cemetery. The cause of the fire is debated, but
homeless.
The theory is that the fire ignited an exposed coal seam. The fire spread through the underground mines, making it almost impossible to extinguish. It has been burning continuously since 1962, and it is expected to burn for another 260 years, I believe. The fire created toxic gases and sinkholes, like carbon monoxide and ground subsidence, which made the town unsafe. In the 1980s, the government allocated like $40 million to relocate people who lived there, and by 1990, fewer than 60 people lived in Centralia. They spent over $7 million trying to put the fires out, and eventually they gave up because they couldn't do it. In 1992, Pennsylvania invoked eminent domain, so they condemned all of the buildings, but a few residents did fight to stay there, and in the 2010s, a handful of residents ended up being allowed to stay there until they died. After they die, the properties revert to the state. As of 2020, fewer than 5 people still live in Centralia, Pennsylvania.
5 motherfuckers.
5 people. When we were there, we saw one of them going into his house. He was a very old man. He was using a walker, and he didn't look like he was in the best shape. He lived by the church, and The
It was the
like,
Assumption of the Blessed Mary Church, by the way. Was the name.
yes. I doubt they could get fire trucks or shoot foam, considering it's an underground coal fire, and it's just miles and miles of just mines and everything like that. Considering they did spend $7 million trying to put it out, I don't think that they could have done it.
They're like, hey, just put the hose in the hole, all right? It'll work.
Yeah.
So hold on.
So
here's a video that we took while we were there. You can actually see the smoke and the steam coming out. It's a short video, so it's gonna loop itself, but if you look closely enough, you'll see it. And again, I don't know if there's audio on the video, but if you look at the top of, I really would like to zoom in on this, but it's just not gonna. I'm gonna have to do a whole. Hold on.
Due to it. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to zoom this into. Give me a second.
Riley, how long has this been burning?
It has been burning for over like 60 years, I believe.
Wow, good lord.
And again, I'm sorry. There's probably I'm mute the audio for that.
It's been burning since 1962. Therefore, it's been burning for over 60 years, and it's suspected to be burning for another 260 or 250 years.
This was one of the vents on the pathway through the area, and there were quite a few of them where you could walk up to them, and the heat coming out of the holes that were in the ground were insane. Like it you could tell a massive difference.
Yes, due to cracked roads and the fire still being burnt, there are the smoke vents, and you can see smoke coming out of them, and you can feel the heat off of it, and it's supposed to be doing that for a very, very long time. Yeah, what Kat said, if there was a way to make money out of it, they would find a way to put it out, but
they really should just be making money off the fact that you could walk up to this thing on the side of the road. Like, just make it a national park.
I went up a really steep hill just to put my hand inside one of the vents.
Yeah, the vent that is on screen right now is the easiest one to get to. The first one we came across, we were all like amazed, and it was legit like an 11-foot straight incline up on some shady ass rocks.
And along the roads and on the grounds, you can find coal. We brought home a lot of coal.
No, we didn't. For government reasons, we did no such thing. We left everything there.
Yeah,
where it was intact.
Yes, we did that. But there is coal on the ground.
There is a lot of coal on the ground. But honestly, to walk up to like a little indentation in the earth and feel the amount of heat that's coming out of it. It was like 80 degrees that day. So it was pretty warm outside. And when you put your hand up to it, you could feel like you could probably cook a shrimp just by holding it over the open vent.
I was like sticking my head in there and stuff.
Oh, you could definitely cook a hot dog on it for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't think cooking hot dogs over a coal fire would be the best chemically.
Oh
yeah, no.
Chemically, you're fine as long as it's the cold. But the thing is, there are so many other things, which I have a picture of it, but it for some reason did not download to my Dropbox. So like maybe half a mile from where we were when we took this video, there is a geyser. Essentially it's a man-made geyser, but at the same time it's very much just the earth continually like pushing water up. And I tell you what, the amount of sulfur that came off of that geyser was insane.
I'll send some to the Discord, and you can put them on.
I'm trying to put them on from. All right, so I'm gonna kill the video, and I'll see if I can get the. I said kill the video. So this church was not. It's not directly in Centralia. It's actually in a town called Ashland, which is now incorporated Centralia. But it was such a beautiful monument that like we drove up to. It was just one of those things that you're just like, you're kind of in awe over, because like, how did people do this? But then when you understand the story of Centralia, it's it's not as crazy as it seems.
I tagged you in some things on the Discord you can probably save easier.
Let me look. I'm gonna go back to the video just because the video is a little more entertaining than a still image.
Yes.
Although the image itself is very cool.
And the streets are just completely like, there's no stores, no other buildings. There's just the church, the cemeteries, and the homes that still remain there. And as soon as they die, the homes are likely going to be demolished.
It's sorry, it's still downloading. Where do I want to put these? Storage.
So, suspected 5 people remaining who live there, but that's not an updated number. It's been since 2020 now. There used to, well, there was a highway. Where was it? It was the Route 61. It was called Graffiti Highway, and people would go there and they would leave like all kinds of graffiti. Some of it would be relating to Silent Hill. There used to be a sign that said "Welcome to Silent Hill" on the highway, and then due to COVID, they took that as an excuse to bury it all under dirt. There's a new graffiti highway that is, well, not really a highway, it's more so a road that people have started making since the highway is now closed off and buried under piles of dirt. And it's sad that that piece of the history is now covered.
What's interesting is, according to census, 2020 there was 11 people, and then in 2021 there was 4, and then in 2022 there's 5. 2 of those 4 people had a baby. I'm kidding, I don't know, but there's actually one more person there.
It's brother and sister.
I see.
It's fine.
Oh God.
It's 153 acres. So one more person lives there. There's 5 people in 2023.
They can repopulate with their. I'm not saying that. Sorry.
This is a rated G show,
right? We're all gonna calm down here right now.
Let me go back to the YouTubes here. Let's see. A PN event. It is kind of sad they covered up the road. I mean, that's kind of.
Yes.
That's like history and art, really.
Do you want me to continue with my stuff, or
yes,
do you want to wait until you get your pictures?
No, keep going.
No, keep going. I'm just trying to download all the shit you sent me, but
it wouldn't be that hard. There's just a download button right next to the images.
Why don't you calm down? Discord's being weird.
So yeah, sir.
Also, I'm not gonna fucking put up the goddamn Canadian Dry fucking cranberry seltzer can. That's not happening. Of all
it was there when we found it.
Wait, did you throw an event?
No, she left it right where it was.
No.
I was like, don't touch it.
It's not a really good picture of the church, but
Yeah, I got it.
so
I'm working on it.
so Silent Hill originally was not based off Centralia in any form. None of the games were, but when the first movie came out, they based the environment and the look of it off of Centralia, and then um in the movie okay, so the first movie came out in 2006, and then there was a sequel, Silent Hill Revelation. Is directly mentioned as a part of the backstory as a cover up for what Silent Hill truly is. Um, Early in the film, Heather she reads a note from her father that explains that Silent Hill was abandoned after a coal fire started underground, which made it unsafe to live there, and it was based directly off Centralia. Um, but it was just used as like a cover up for what truly happened in Silent Hill. So it wasn't the games weren't based off it, but the movies they they took homage to it.
Wow.
Hey, look at this. Me and
Oh,
Tiffany
yep, I took that picture.
standing in front of the graveyard in Centralia.
That's an awesome picture.
I love
I
it.
took it. Thank you.
So they say the graveyards in Centralia are abandoned, but they're really not. They are maintained by a Lutheran church that is just outside of Centralia. So like they're very well maintained, which kind of weirded me out since I thought I was going into a ghost town. Like you would assume all the graves would be overgrown and but like they all had flags for like Memorial Day and 4th of July for all the World War II veterans and everything. So like people around that area are still keeping up with the people that have passed away in that town, which I mean, honestly is kind of cool, but it wasn't something I was expecting.
So yes, family members of the deceased would go there, and they do have upkeep on the cemeteries. Um, except for well, they have upkeep on both of the cemeteries. One of them definitely doesn't look as upkept, it's called like an abandoned one, but you can tell that the graves are very well kept, and um, the cemeteries and the coal mines seem to be some of the only monitored spots really of the town. Um, like they don't do like well, there is one memorial on the side of the road. It's called the Memorial for like the Blessed Mother,
The Blessed
and
Mother.
it's this very big culty looking type of memorial thing, and um there's like a picture on it, and it used to have like a link to somewhere, but the like middle of the link, it looked like it was deliberately like taken out of the image. Um, and so they don't really do anything. The church definitely does look upkept as well. Um, I'm sure somebody takes care of that, but you cannot go up
Can't
the
go on
steps.
property.
Yeah. Um, so I guess maybe
Well,
people who live
hold
there
on.
do upkeep.
I just put up the picture of the geyser.
Yes.
So this was the geyser that's in Centralia, and it is so toxic. It smells so bad.
You said it's man-made,
So
human-made.
it was human made, and now it's just continually flowing because of the downstream influx of water. It's nonstop. It's just a man-made like permanent fixture. But it was a natural spring as far as if you were to pull up to it, it's pulling water from below the ground, but it's never ending. Like it's a 24/7 geyser.
Wow.
And that was all part of when they were mining in the town itself. They diverted the water and made this. And it's funny because the picture is very deceiving. So like when you're looking at the photo, it looks like you're in the woods, right? It's kind of like when you see photos of the Great Pyramids only from one side, because if you were to turn the camera 180 degrees, there were literally like trailers and houses directly across the road from us.
There was a whole house right across the road. Like that was right up against the side of the road.
Like they had a
We didn't
pool and everything.
we didn't have to walk anywhere to see that. You just pulled up to the side of the road and it was right there.
Yeah, the photo was taken from inside the vehicle. That's how close the thing is to the side of the road.
Wow. Good Lord. Kind of neat, though.
It was very cool. And it's a very robust, they call it a geyser, but it's really not a geyser because it doesn't operate on any kind of schedule. It just is never ending.
Just a continuous flow of water.
But like it was super, super powerful. Like you could hear the water just the whole time. And it smelled like sulfur, which again, all the rocks clearly coated in a very fine sulfuric algae.
See, they should just stick a pipe in there and make electricity with it or something. Stick a pipe in all the holes and make electricity.
You know what's funny about that? So when you're driving into Centralia, before you get over the main hill to go into Centralia, there are 3 massive wind turbines that just stand out over the entire, like, your entire view. All you see is these 3 massive wind turbines.
One of them wasn't working. One of them was completely still. And when you entered, everything stopped working. The phone stopped working. The car was acting weird. Like everything just stopped.
I could, like, when we pulled up to St. Ignatius Cemetery, I went to go lock the car. The car would not lock for anything. It was like, nah.
Wow.
And our cell phones within a 2-mile radius had 0 reception. You couldn't do shit on your phone for the entirety that we drove through the town.
And I will say that there's this like common misconception. I also thought this up until recently because I was incorrect. No one did actually die as a result of Centralia. In Centralia, Illinois, 111 people died in a mine explosion, which is where the mix-up comes from, but nobody did die due to the coal fires.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, 111 people did die, just not there, so.
It's more like a very smelly fountain. I mean, that's what it is. It smells horrible. Like, if you've ever smelt Florida, like deep well Florida water, just smells like sulfur. That's what it smells like.
There was that strange truck that was there, though, Jim.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was a high potency.
It's like a radiation thing or something.
Yeah, there was a truck there that was. It said it was they were there for electrical, But like the people that were there did not look like they were for electricians. It was
There
like
was this.
high
Go on.
potential energy something. But
And there was this building that was like empty, and there were just left hazmat suits, just like all by themselves.
that's the thing, though. They said the truck itself said they were there for like high energy something, and it said like electrical on it. But the people that were there did not look like they were electricians whatsoever. Not to mention, they were a very long distance away from anything electrical. So I have my doubts. And
When you're in the cemetery, you can see the church off in the distance. It's a very Edward Scissorhands type of thing.
I do have that picture. Hold on.
Yes. And I agree with Kat. There's definitely something very weird. Just generally weird.
Oh, I found the photo. Wait, what? All right. So this was not Saint Ignatius. This was what the hell was the name of it? It sounded like a circus sideshow. What the hell is the name of the
Oddfellows Cemetery.
Oddfellow? Yes, Oddfellow Cemetery. Does that not sound like something you would see in like a horror movie or read in a book?
Oddfellow Cemetery?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the only thing they had,
across the
like, aside from that gate, was another gate that looked exactly the same. And
There was actually a third cemetery. It's called SS Peter and Paul Cemetery. It's right near St. Ignatius and Oddfellows.
not our government, no, not whatsoever. We're fine.
You know
Everything's fine.
You know what's weird? There's a lot of those in the United States.
Which
There's a lot of Oddfellow Cemetery. Yep, Oddfellows. One
That
word, two
sign
word.
said something about donations as well. And all of the fences were just completely messed up, and it was crazy. Like the fences were all ruined and broken down, but the graves looked perfectly fine.
Yeah, like the lawn was very manicured, and all the World War I and World War II vets, they all had flags on their graves. And it did say it was maintained by United something, but the placard was broken. So there wasn't really like a way to donate or even figure out who the hell was maintaining it, because the placard was literally just in shambles.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of things were like, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy nut as well, but it did seem like a lot of things were kind of trying to be hidden. Like on the paper for the Blessed Mother, the memorial that was on the side of the road, we pulled in. There was a paper, and it had like it said that there was like constant security like on a camera, and it also, like I said, it had a link and it had a phone number, and both of those things happened to be like ripped out of the page, just like straight in the middle of it. And I thought that was really weird because everything else, like the paper was all like crinkly kind of because it's been out there in the elements, but those two things were both specifically ripped out of it.
And that was like literally the memorial you get to before you enter Centralia. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it, but damn it if I
have a
can.
picture of the paper.
You know, there's a whole website that somebody's done, and they've put the Oddfellow Cemetery on it.
Oh, from Centralia?
Yeah. The website is centraliapa.org, and then they've got a section for the cemetery.
You know what's crazy is most of the people that were like in that cemetery were like 60 to 70 years old.
There was a 4-year-old.
There was a 4-year-old. The next one, this was the original cemetery we came across. It was Saint Ignatius. And
the phone number actually was fine, but the website was not.
This one was really weird because when you go up to the gate, it says the gate is open between like March through October, and then it had like a time on it. But then the other gate also said no trespassing. But then when you walk into the cemetery, there was a trash can by some of the graves. So it's like, what do you want me to do here? Am I allowed to be here? Am I trespassing? I know you're saying there's a camera watching me, but am I going to get arrested? Like, give me some type of idea as to what you want me to do. It's either no trespassing or here's our hours.
2 other women pulled in while we were there, and I thought they were going to tell us to leave, but they just went in for a very short time.
It's very weird when you're going around the town because there are so few places to park to go see things. Like when we went up to go see the vents, we literally had to pull off just on the side of the road. Like there was one little tiny little pull off that you could park at, and then you had to walk up this big ass hill and then into the woods and then up some more hills.
They do have a mine tour, but it closed at 3, and it was like 5 when we were.
It was 3:43 when we were gonna go to the mine tour.
Oh yeah, you're right. We left at like 5.
Vic, that's very cool. While I've been listening to them talk, I looked up the Oddfellow order.
Oh, so Oddfellows like the Masons?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Of Oddfellows.
The website for Centralia is pretty neat. The Facebook page hasn't been updated in a while. Those crazy some bitches wanted people to plant apple trees in 2020 in Centralia. I'm like, oh, okay. And there's a Riley. Have you seen the movie or the documentary?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go find it.
She literally anything that has to do with Centralia or Silent Hill, she is 100% on top of. That's why I was like, she has to be on the show because she knows more about the shit than I do.
We couldn't find like Welcome to Centralia sign or anything like that either.
We literally drove the entirety of Centralia and there was no sign that says Welcome to Centralia. We did find a really cool ass like miniature supermarket that we're gonna go to next time we're there.
Yeah, and there was a sign that said fog area, and we have to go there during the winter because that's when it's like peak fogginess and you can see like the smoke a lot better. And
yeah, driving in all the areas around there just say fog area because the coal mine, when it gets cold out, produces so much heat in the area that it's a constant fog, which is relevant to the Silent Hill lore.
And although like nobody like died, no one died there, and there was people did die there obviously, but not as a result of the fires. There could have been someone who's gotten sick due to the like all of the fumes and everything.
But they told them to leave though.
Yeah, they were paid to leave, and it's just still a very eerie place because it's so empty, and like the church is a very like eerie sight. Were you able to save the picture of the church?
I think I do have the picture. Hold on.
I sent them on Discord. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved it.
But the church, it just stands out on this hill, and it's very, very eerie and very cool. And
oh, I didn't get the church, but I do have the fucking the new graffiti road.
Oh yeah, the new graffiti road has a lot of like Gen Z-ish stuff, like Among Us, and someone wrote Kanye on the road.
They all spelt everything wrong.
Yeah, there was a lot of penises. I don't know if I can say that word, but
you can say that word.
Ah, yes. It's an after dark.
I see.
Where the hell is my Discord? Oh, I forgot. It's a little dot.
There used to be a lot of... Huh?
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, there used to be a lot of Silent Hill stuff on the graffiti road, and people would leave like, they would leave like kind of like memorial type of things there, and then everything got covered because when 2020 came around and like COVID and stuff, they wanted to shut down that road for a very long time, but they used that as an opportunity to just essentially just say like fucking, they just like closed off like the whole thing.
You're
Like
just gonna drop fuck it like it wasn't a thing. All right, fine. All right.
After dark, Jim. After dark.
You can't say penis, but you're just gonna drop fuck it like it's
Listen,
nothing.
I got the right away. You said after dark.
All right.
She has a point. Right. This what right. So when did they cover up the road? What year?
2020.
Oh, okay.
COVID was the reason for covering it, even though it wasn't really why they were doing it.
And it's very sad to me because even though people were paid to leave, there were people that fought very hard in order to keep their homes and their ability to live there. And as soon as they die, if there's no one staying in their properties, they're just going to get demolished.
I found the image from the graveyard for the church, which very cool photo, by the way. I love this photo. I'm trying to enhance it to like make it larger for the screen, but
you want to enhance it.
Enhance. Just so you can see the penis on the road.
Pink penis that says danger. Yeah.
Yep. Warning: leave, death, pink penis.
So the church that's in the photograph right now is called the Assumption of the Blessed Mary, which is probably one of the most accurate depictions of how deeply religious the area was.
Yeah, it was an incredibly religious area, and I'm sure there was a lot of religious psychosis going on around there, but that's the view of it from the cemetery. He definitely enhanced it. But that's just how you could see it walking through St. Ignatius.
And I'm gonna look for the other one in a second. Give me a minute.
Can't you just copy and paste them, or
no? I saved them in I saved them in places that weren't relevant to anything. Now I have to shrink this one up because this is the close up of the Assumption of the Blessed Mary Church. By the way, yeah, absolutely gorgeous church. Like the people that are taking care of it.
They didn't cover the road due to COVID. That was just their excuse that they pulled out of their booties because they wanted an excuse to cover the road for years, but they didn't do it. And then COVID came around. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna cover up years of artwork."
They said they were covering it up because they didn't want people going there while they had all this free time and being within 6 feet of each other with no like governmental assistance. So that's why they did it. And that was their whole cover story.
Yes. The church was very beautiful. Definitely upkept. Yeah, it's just a very, very pretty sight to see. And then right down the road from it, there was the house with the old man who had the walker going into his home.
the
He had like a
old
ramp and everything.
man with his walker.
Yep, he had like a ramp to get inside and everything. I'm sure it's peaceful living there, and I'm happy that people were able to stay, but it sucks they had to fight for that. I mean, it makes sense people had to leave due to like the fumes and everything, but
Yeah, this church has been like, it became so popular they literally were like, stop coming on our property.
yeah.
So the entire property has the metal fence, no trespassing signs all around it. Even though the property itself is beautiful, like they have 2 or 3 different monuments set up, and you can't see them from the road.
The full name of the church is the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary Ukrainian Catholic Church, and it was built in 1911.
It's pretty.
Cat, you know what? Talk to the United States government. If you can explain it from them, I will gladly listen to it, because
And it's not like it was like an easy road to even really get to. I mean,
no,
you
you
had
had
to,
to like hike like for at least a quarter of a mile to get to the road
yeah.
off the main road. So it wasn't like there were cars lined up down the fucking highway. You're in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's like 3 stores within a 10-minute driving radius around the entire town. And there were
Yeah,
gas stations.
yes. I was in it. And right like before we even entered Centralia, the cars were going off like crazy. Like there were alarms like just blaring like on multiple different vehicles.
So the thing with the Assumption of the Blessed Mary Church, I think the people that own it actually live inside the church itself, and they just got tired of people coming on their property. It's not an active church. It's just the people that own the property themselves just were tired of everyone being like, "Oh my God, it's the Silent Hill Church," and I, I couldn't tell you. To be fair,
By the way, just side note, not to interrupt, but 2 days ago, Finn McDade left a 1-star review for the Graffiti Highway because it is now covered with dirt.
good job, Finn. Seriously,
Yep, good job, Finn.
He certainly did not find the new Graffiti Highway, which is literally like, I mean, to be fair, it's like a 15-minute walk through the woods from the original Graffiti Highway, but if you pull into the town, there's a loop that goes around the new Graffiti Highway. Like, we legit just, everybody got out and just walked, and we even, like, Carly was walking her dog down the road. It wasn't, no one showed up. It's completely secluded. But I will tell you, in that town, you will get run over by a fucking truck that is hauling timber. Those guys don't give a shit. They just haul ass through the town. Like, you're going around turns that are like 25 miles an hour, like, that's what you should be doing. And these guys are just riding my ass going 40 around the turn.
I do have more information on the church as well on my document. I've been fixated on this place for 8 years. I've always wanted to go there, so I've been prepared. When the fire started, there were 5 churches, and they obviously disappeared due to demolition and stuff. And in 1986, I believe it was Archbishop Stephen Solik he ordered like a survey thing, and the team who like looked at the church, they discovered that under the church was solid rock. It wasn't coal. Under the assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and therefore the building was able to be saved.
Which is the building you see currently.
Yes. And in around like 2018, the church was still like former residents would come back and they would attend services, and like they would have like coffee and stuff like that for parishioners because there was really nowhere else to go in the town. I don't think that they do like services anymore though.
Also, to answer your question, city services is water, sewer, power. No one that lives in the town currently has any of that. They are completely on their own. Everything that's been built around them has all the normal facilities. But as far as the 5 people that still live in the town, you can't even find the houses that are remaining. They are so far in the woods. Like, we looked and you cannot see the remaining houses. You can see the ones in the surrounding towns like Ashland, which, I mean, the name of the town is Ashland. So, yeah, that itself speaks a ton. But as far as people that live in Centralia, no. I don't even know if those are the people you want to meet directly.
Some people in Centralia, they do have some electricity, but there's also no like municipal water supply, so they have to use like wells or like private like water delivery type of things. The gas lines were discontinued due to fire risks. They use like wood stoves or like propane tanks and stuff. There's no there's no municipal trash collection. They take their trash to like nearby towns, or they do like private pickup services. There's not even like a police department either. There's like police or like sheriffs that patrol Centralia, but they do not have a dedicated like police force.
I would be
Yeah.
I
I mean, I would
kind of
assume you could probably get DoorDash.
I would like to try that. If we could get signal in Centralia, I would love to have somebody just DoorDash a cheeseburger in the middle of Centralia. But you don't get cell service. You have to be in the very like select part of the area to get any type of service. It's fucking ridiculous. Lola, shut up.
And, like,
Yeah,
they don't really have
well
like
water
emergencies.
in that fucking sulfur-ridden area. That's again, that's why you don't want to meet the 5 people that still live in that fucking town.
So that road, that area is now private property.
Yes, the graffiti highway.
Yeah, so it became part of eminent domain, and the government took over it, and they were trying to stop people from going to it for a while, and then COVID hit, so they're like, we're gonna cover it in dirt so people don't come here during COVID because we need everybody to be 6 feet apart. Even though,
Yeah, and the people who lived there had to take a deal. It was like an exception type of thing, really. They were allowed to stay. They declined multiple like offers to buy their property, stuff like that. But they were allowed to stay, but they were relinquished their homeowner rights in the town.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason I was asking was while I'm listening to y'all, I was kind of reading up some stuff, and I'm on Atlas Obscura, and it says a company called Pagnotti acquired the property in 2018, and they got tired of the liability and the complaints.
I mean,
so that's why I was asking if it was still government or Pagnotti is a company that deals in mining and metals, acquired the land in February 2018.
well, so
Questions about the highway's future began to be asked in earnest.
Well, it was never like you weren't like even before COVID and the road was shut down, you weren't supposed to go there. You weren't supposed to be doing the graffiti on the highway. You weren't supposed to really be visiting. But people did it anyway because people love Silent Hill or they're like history buffs and stuff like that.
And even still, I mean, like, so much of the dirt they put on the road has been washed away. There are still portions of the road that are like graffiti highway. And the thing is, you have to like park. So we figured out when we were doing this, you would have to park at St. Ignatius Cemetery, like in front of the gate. And then you have to walk almost a mile through the woods to get to Graffiti Highway itself. Like
I did see a bridge that we drove over. It was a short bridge. I saw the highway right next to us. You could have parked up there and made your way down like some kind of like hill, but I assumed it would have been very steep, and there was not really much space to park anyway. Your car would have likely been run off the road at that point.
yeah, with all those fucking giant ass logging trucks.
Yeah, I saw the highway. It was right next to us, but there's nowhere you can really go to get down there without having to walk like the path and everything.
It really isn't like an accessible area. Like you can go to the 2 cemeteries, you can go visit the church on the hill. You can go, you have like when we went to the active vents, you have to park on the side of the road and then like walk your way up into the woods. And then there are quite a few vents that are, you know, like in the video where you saw where the smoke was coming out. Apparently it's better during the winter time when you can see more of the steam, not so much smoke. But I'm telling you, the heat that comes out of that little vent is intense.
Oh, that's a pretty coal burns pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Yeah, for an entire town to just be burning nonstop for 200 years.
Hmm.
And then another 200 plus years after that. I mean, it's going to be burning long before any of us are alive. Although I will tell you, we are going to go back and do the steam train mine tour that goes into the safe area of the mines, just to get like a perspective of it. That's going to be this fall. Like we're definitely doing Gettysburg. We're going to go do the steam train tour, and we're doing Hershey Park because now they have scare zones and haunted houses. So this October is going to be pretty fucking busy, to be fair, for us.
And I was very excited when we went because, like I said, I've been fixated on this place for 8 years. Like when I was like 9 and I figured out like about Centralia and I started really like I knew about it like a little bit before just because I was very into Silent Hill, like from when I was younger. Like I just fixated so hard on it, and like I've looked into like so many different pieces of media relating to it, and it's such a cool thing to be able to see in
may or
person.
may not have brought back some coal from the area.
Hey, you said I couldn't say that.
No, I said may or may not have. It also may or may not be available for purchase if you want some authentic Silent Hill coal. I'm not going to say where, but it may or may not be available.
The thing with that is you should be very proud. If if you did, which we're not saying you did, because you took at least 1 minute of burn time off that whole town.
Right? Like we definitely honestly we probably took about, you know, a solid 5 minutes worth of coal.
There were giant pieces of coal, like bigger than my hands, you know, like at least the size of my dad's hands, but
Of course we did, or did not do. I don't know.
Or did not.
We saw them and may or may not have picked them up and left them in the place of order. Shut up, Lola. Goddamn. I'm in the middle of something.
it's our dog.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we know Lola.
Yes.
I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, I know you're not supposed to take rocks from Hawaii and shit because you're just taking parts of the making the island smaller.
The island smaller. Well, we may have made the fire smaller, or may not have made fire smaller. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Or maybe not. Or may or may not have thrown a match down one of the vents to see if we can just end it all.
If in fact you do want a piece of Centralia, may or may not message me, and I could possibly or not hook you up with things.
Like looking on the side of the roads, I could see like a lot of things that were abandoned. Like there were cars there that were like so old, and there was just like stuff growing all inside them because they were just left there, and
so many tires.
So many tires.
They really should call it fucking Tire Tralia, because all that fucking area was just nothing but tires.
We may or may not have a church cross from.
Yeah, no, they're like, hey, this fucking 195 65 R13 is now our religious sanctum. Put the cross in it. With your 13-inch rim ass.
I would assume like maybe like the coal came from like trucks or something that had coal, like because there were a lot of like really big trucks that had coals in the back of them. Like maybe it came from that.
We don't talk about where that coal may or may not have come from. All right, we only know the original origin story of it, and it may or may not have killed some people in the past, and we may or may not have some pieces to sell for, you know, like $50. Possibly. Maybe. Hypothetically,
like
even.
The town that was neighboring it that had all of the really cool monuments and everything, like they had a lot with a bunch of old cars, and it was really cool. Like even that area, it just looked so old, and like the little shop I really wanted to go to, but Jim was like,
yeah,
we'll do that
you know what
time.
the town was called? Fucking Ashland.
Yeah,
all right.
Ash.
Where do you think they got their name from? Certainly it wasn't from the fucking coal mining town directly above them.
Like where all the empty streets are is where buildings used to stand, and it's so crazy to look at like side-by-side images of what it used to look like, because there were so many buildings and like people would like on the sidewalks and stuff, and now it's all just completely gone.
I may or may not have photographic evidence of certain items that were essentially portrayed as a thing in a movie once, like 15-20 years ago. But I do have maybe, possibly, hypothetically even, in my glass case. No, I could part with it. You know,
you're gonna use your words, Jim, or
well, we gotta mince words here, right? This is we're essentially a fucking popcorn shrimp right now. Okay, none of this happened, but it did happen all at one time. You don't want to know how the popcorn shrimp's made. You just want to know how it ended up in your mouth.
In the air fryer.
Yeah. I may or may not have asked Google, can you take coal from Centralia, Pennsylvania?
We may or may not have done such a thing. It's crazy.
I know.
What did Google tell you?
Here's why you shouldn't take coal from Central.
It's fucking toxic as hell, which we already knew.
Well, they say underground fire. You're not taking it from the damn, the burning coal. Stupid ass Google. But it says legality.
Take a rock out of the vents.
Yeah, may or may not have taken. It says legality says while the town is largely abandoned, taking coal from the area could still have legal implications, as mining rights may still be held by someone.
See,
no one's gonna legally implicate me if I have any say about it.
Nothing here, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. All I took was pictures and left nothing but footprints.
and maybe a brick from a church.
Also, maybe somebody hit me up. You want a fucking piece of coal? I don't know. I'm not saying that's the thing. I'm just saying it may or may not be a thing.
We're the most respectful people there, really, because walking through it was hard to not step on glass. Because
oh my god, dude, the area around the fucking the active shafts, dude, it was terrible. Yeah, all right. Good job. Go park yourself on the fucking seawall, Gidget, and relax for a minute. God damn.
They could just throw the trash in the vents like the town people did back in the day.
There were so many broken bottles on the pathway that like you would walk around. It was honestly, I felt bad. I was like, this is fucked up, man. But people don't fucking care, That's why I'm saying I did not, or maybe not, did not, possibly, hypothetically.
I didn't even want to walk on the grass in the cemeteries because I didn't want to be like disrespectful or anything. That like, because like people live there. That's where their bodies.
That's their home spot.
Like people fought to stay there, and it's like it just makes me feel bad that people can go there and just like disrespect the area like that. I mean,
and those people fought in World War I and World War II. There were many of those, by the way.
There was a headstone of a man and his wife, and the man didn't even have a death date. It was just the wife's death.
Yeah, he was born in like 1852 and he had no death date. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's family either was like, we're not doing this, or the guy is still alive and like 140 something fucking years old.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, maybe he like assumed he would likely die and wanted to be with his wife, but I don't know. Like, it wasn't even like the like etching on it was like messed up or anything. It was like a blank square. There was no death date for the man, just his wife. And the one with the 4-year-old on it was eerie as hell.
James says lists the maybe coal and immediately snoods. A skinny tie shows up at his door. All right. Are we doing skinny tie or red tie? I feel like we have to very much decipher skinny tie or red tie. Because
skinny black tie.
I'm all right with skinny tie, but red tie I will punch immediately in the throat.
Or not.
No.
If the feds are listening.
No. Fuck him. He shows up on my door. He's getting punched in the throat regardless. I need answers now, damn it.
I wrote a lot about Centralia, and then the rest of my thing is just Silent Hill stuff. I wrote too much about Silent Hill.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Silent Hill is still a pretty popular genre of things.
Well,
not quite so much to be like Halloween Horror Nights. Like you're not Art the Clown famous, but
they remade the second one in October of last year. They're making a remake of the first game. I'm very excited about, and they're making a new movie, which I mentioned. But she
is an old school video game nerd.
I like Postal is my favorite game ever, and it's like Resident Evil, Cry of Fear, Silent Hill, Clock Tower, stuff like that.
All of which she obtained legally, mind you.
Yes, I legally obtained all of them. Legally, I legally obtained all of them legally.
Stop saying legally. You're making it sound like you said illegally.
I do have physical, like Manhunt for my PS2 and like
Make the thing sound legally.
Legally.
Yeah, you did it again. Just sound like you said illegally.
Legally.
All right.
No.
Never mind. Just let it go.
We definitely need to get you on doing a gaming stream.
Oh yeah, that would. I'd go crazy on that one.
Not you. Shut up.
Oh, okay. I'll just whatever.
Well, maybe both of you. I don't know. You have to connect everything.
Shit, no.
Maybe not Jim. I know more about video games than Jim does.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your freaking mouth.
Oh, wait a minute now. I mean,
It's past your bedtime.
Really?
Go to bed. Oh my god, it's fucking 10:18. Holy shit. Riley, go to bed.
I don't go to sleep till 4 a.m. every night.
oh my God. Hell with that.
Not legally admissible in court. She goes to bed at a reasonable hour for.
Legally
I'm 16
admissible.
now. I'm a big boy.
All right.
Take your maybe stolen coal and go to bed.
Right? Your hypothetical stolen coal and just leave the chat.
Man, imagine being like the person who caused the fire, and then you just like see it like on the newspaper or something. You're just like, oh man,
I didn't have anything to do with that.
'Cause there's a cause for that out there, and whoever did it maybe dead by now, but they probably realized.
Oh, I bet you they've been dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're probably like asking everybody to steal a piece of coal so they'll put the fire out.
They've been dead.
They've been dead. Kat, I agree. It does sound like the Mishus are going to be on a wonderful Halloween adventure.
Mishu. Like a pirate. Hey, that's Mishu.
All right. It's
What?
me show. MESHOW.
No, it's not.
Mishu.
Not how you've ever pronounced it.
That's how it's pronounced.
Me show you Mishu.
Mishu.
You know what? Both of you go to bed.
No,
Because I'm too old fucking pronouncing people's names wrong. That's how you pronounce it. Meantime, Jesus.
I said Misho. MESHOW. Misho.
There is no S in our name.
Mishu. I think it should be.
Oh, never mind.
There's no goddamn shoe in my last name. It's show. I'm here for the show, goddammit. Show it to me.
I'm here to show you Mishu.
Shut up.
Whatever.
Go to bed.
It's been 1,000 years since I've even said y'all's last name.
I'm kicking her out right now.
Okay.
Just give me a
No.
second. Bye,
No.
Riley. Have fun.
I'll come back. I'll
Love
come
you.
back.
Bye. Yeah, and she's gone. She'll be back. I should have blocked her. Son of a bitch. How did I get kicked from? All right.
That's from denying the right.
Son of a bitch. Why does
Oh
it
my
keep
God.
happening?
It's the little dingly dong of doom.
All right, I don't care. We're gonna end this shit right now because fucking if I have to deal with one more goddamn Discord issue, I'm gonna go upstairs and throw a shoe.
I'm gonna throw Mishu.
All right.
It's like I haven't pronounced y'all's last name in 1,000 years, so I could swear to God. But anyway,
It was
Really
never.
weird.
It was never Mishu. It was always
my bad.
Misho
I also haven't kicked myself off Discord 2 or 3 times.
or
Dude, he doesn't know
Mashad.
how to work Discord at all.
Shut your fucking
No,
mouth.
No, I know you don't pronounce the D. Shut your fucking mouth.
My D's silent.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Get the fuck off of here.
My D's silent. Like
Go
he knows.
away. I can't
The
kick
funny
you.
thing, is like now that we've said the word penis, I do need to say dick dent. It seems like the thing to do.
Dick Dent.
That's key. That's
She got- See, I got her to say it.
That's Keith's thing, bro. He's got the dick dent
Yeah.
for fucking Tina Turner.
Ah, God, I just That's so funny.
Got the dick dent for James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2.
Now
You
she's gonna
let
be
it-
saying
let
it
it
like
go.
nonstop.
I know it's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna stop saying
That's
the
my
word dick
fault.
dent. All right.
That's my fault.
Dick dent.
Shut up.
Tiffany's gonna like come to Pensacola and punch me in the throat.
And no drinking was involved to tonight's show. Not on Riley's part. I promise you that.
Yes.
And here we
Despite
go.
what they would say at the concert.
Yeah. She got called out for being drunk at the concert because she was sitting on the stairs. She's like,
I wasn't drunk.
I'm 16. No, I'm not drunk. And the
Some
guy
drunk dude just stumbles up the stairs. He's like, "Hey, are you good? You need help getting down?" I was like, "No, I'm 16. I'm not drunk." He's like, "I'm really drunk." And then this like security lady comes up, asks him okay, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna need help getting down." She's like, "Okay." Some old lady.
security was not very good at that concert, I'll tell you.
Lord.
It was a great concert. Like, we had some really good.
Beartooth sucked.
Beartooth did suck.
Beartooth sucked.
To be fair, whoever was mixing his
To be fair.
vocals fucked up massively that night.
Someone's getting fired.
He definitely got fired after that show.
Wow.
So we saw Dark Divine, Alpha Wolf, Amity Affliction, Devil Wears Prada, I Prevail,
Beartooth.
was when we left, and then Killswitch Engaged and Parkway Drive.
You made me miss Killswitch.
What do you call your old lady? I try not to as much as possible. Just gets me in trouble. I guess babe would be the term.
I call her birth giver, autism mom, or mother. I call my dad Jim.
All right. Let's just leak my name on the anonymous fucking podcast. That's fine.
I didn't say that was your real name.
What?
All right.
You just leaked it yourself.
I'm just waiting for one more ding and Cletus like cut himself off.
I'm gonna start fucking doing the goddamn Discord sounds. What I'm gonna do. Fucking.
Diddly-ding.
We're about to get all the Discord sounds. Yeah, I hear it. Crickets. That wasn't even me.
Shut up, fool!
Shut up, fool.
Giggity.
Giggity.
A few moments later.
No, the old lady that helped that man, she had like gray hair and stuff. Like she was like an old lady. I mean, she looked good for her age, but she was an old lady.
She was. She was probably in her like late 70s. She was very old. She should not have been at that concert.
He should not have been.
As a security guard or not.
Security guard.
Garga.
You said Garga.
I said guard. Just shut up. All right. Ending the show. Good night, everybody. See you later. Fuck you guys.
Good night, folks. We'll see you next Thursday.
That'll be
Good night.
fun. Bye.
Lord. Thanks for the stories, Riley.
Yeah.
All right. I'm muting both of you. Shut the fuck up.